Welcome to Astro Rahu Channel English. I'm your host Vishal Sathye. Today we are going to discuss what happens when moon comes in the first house. Here we are not talking about any specific placement. Here we are talking about just the general position of moon in the ascendant. Whenever any planet comes in the ascendant, it becomes very powerful. It becomes very potent. Positively or negatively, that will depend on the placement and conjunctions, aspects, nakshatras, etc., etc., etc. But this position becomes very important, potent, either positively or negatively. I remember many years back, when I was studying the Kundli of Swami Vivekananda. You can see the sun being placed in the ascendant in Sagittarius, and very strongly placed, and especially this placement of any planet in the ascendant becomes more potent, very, very potent, if it is dot on the ascendant nakshatra, on the ascendant pada. If it is directly placed on the ascendant degree, then it becomes very, very potent. And in case of Swami Vivekananda, exactly that is the case. So what happens in such a case is, even in all the subcharts, wherever you see the planet, the same planet will appear. Mostly, if it is very, very exactly dot on the ascendant degree, then it will literally appear in all the subcharts in the ascendant, and it becomes very potent, either positively or negatively. In case of Swami Vivekananda, sun in the ascendant is very well placed, and it is very potent positively. I also remember studying many years back a particular case where actually the individual, the subject, was actually a bit mentally not retarded, but he was a bit kind of not sane mentally. And when I saw his chart, he was Tula Rashi, that is a Libra ascendant, and the Venus was dot in the ascendant, and I was shocked. That was many years back when I was learning astrology initially, and ascendant in the ascendant degree, and not only that, even Mars, the seventh lord, was also in the ascendant degree. And there was a tight conjunction of the ascendant lord and the seventh lord, and this person was not fully sane, and obviously he was not married, and was living very distracted and not so much focused of a life. And I just was shocked, and I wondered why actually. Even if he has such a placement of the ascendant lord, and the seventh lord also is conjunct, tightly conjunct, and why that gravity is not working, so why he should be having so many partners but he has none. Then I carefully, when I actually studied the horoscope, the conjunction was in Swati nakshatra. So actually you got to understand, the Swati nakshatra is a very windy nakshatra and doesn't allow the whichever, even if Venus is in his own sign, still Swati is not very kind to Venus, even Venus itself. So usually the nature of Swati is that it is very windy, and whichever planet is placed in it, it actually blows it away and doesn't allow it to give the full fruit. So what I was trying to tell over here is planets in the ascendant become very potent this potentness can be positive or negative, and they become even more potent, either very destructive or very constructive, very positively powerful, if they are dot on the ascendant. So here the same rule will apply to the moon as well. Let's move ahead now. Because moon here is in the Kendra, in the ascendant, so it is very strongly placed. See, we are not talking here about the detailed placement, so we are not talking about in which sign moon is, what conjunction aspects etc are there, but this is a generally true, what is true I'm discussing over here. So moon here becomes very strong being in the Kendra, and the person is of a very steady mind, and here moon is very well placed, and especially if you see, then the relation with the mother is very good, because moon is in the ascendant. And especially I have observed here that the usually the child, the subject, is fed well. He gets a very good mother's milk during all his childhood, and that is very important, and that's why he is very emotionally secure and very emotionally strong, and he has excellent relationship with the mother. And usually you will find such individuals cuddling the mother and becoming very physical with the mother and enjoying the motherhood of the mother. That's exactly what I want to explain over here. And especially you will see that the individual has a kind of a glow on his face, because it is moon in the ascendant, and he would be probably a bit fair and beautiful, good looking, and very soft spoken. And wherever moon is placed in the horoscope, there the peace of mind rests. So here moon being placed in the ascendant, the person is at peace when his health is very nice, is steady. So he would like to be healthy. If he is not, if he is ill, then such people become restless. Their peace of mind is shaken, and they will run for a doctor, and they will their priority would be to get healthy as soon as possible. So if they become ill, then they will become irritated and they will lose their peace of mind. And also they would like to go to the gym or do yogasana or pranayam, any kind of exercise, or they will like to eat good food and keep them healthy. Probably they might also try to eat some kinds of herbs and superfoods in order to keep them healthy and fit, because the peace of mind is in the ascendant over here. And again, this ascendant, from the ascendant, this moon aspects the 7th house, so they are very good to others, fair to others, because whenever any planet, especially Venus or moon or Mercury, or not Mercury but moon, Saturn, Jupiter and Saturn and Venus, all these kinds of planets, they will be fair to others whenever they are in the 1 and 7, this axis. So they will be fair to others, and they will be very good to others. They will be emotionally attached to others, very soft to others, very caring to others. That actually I wanted to say. So all in all, this is a very excellent position. And with the moon especially, there is also diplomacy involved. So moon is actually malefic also in a sense, and very useful in order to win in diplomacy. So these guys are also very diplomatic in nature. If moon is well placed, this will benefit them. So this was my analysis on this general placement on what happens when moon comes in the ascendant. If you like this episode, don't forget to press that like button, and please like and share this video. And if you haven't subscribed to Astro Rahu channel as yet, do subscribe to it. Until the next episode, this is Vishal Sathye signing off for now. Bye.